Watch the full update video on our channel. Now, a special message from Kat.
Yeah. Okay, so moving forward with everything, reactions will be exclusive on YouTube. Now, early access, you guys get like a lot more in advance on Patreon, and you also get them uncut. Meaning, uncut, basically, if you want to like an example, it is like the full reaction, like not zoomed in or anything. Also, uncut means like there's certain extra things added to it that you won't be seeing on the channel, but it is still like enough of content for you guys over on YouTube. So we just want to make that clear that every episode will be released on YouTube in a timely manner, but at the same time we also need to make sure that people are getting a ton more content on Patreon, because those are the people that do support AAOG Geek and fund AAOG Geek, yada 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 yada. So other than that, everything will be released on YouTube. Well, hello everybody, me and Mr. Froggy here.
Hi.
Really want to tell you guys we're hoping you're having a great day at the AAOG Geek Academy. Guys, we are going to be continuing One Piece. Yes, that's what we're doing. Yes, we're going to be continuing One Piece today, and I can't wait because, as you guys know, for the past, here's the thing. Buggy is a fantastic character. He's very, that backstory is just, and it's I hope we get to see more of that. I don't know how much more he's gonna be in the series, but I mean, I want to be able to learn more about everybody's backstories. Usually with me, yeah, there may be a main cast of characters that you totally want to learn about. What I'm intrigued about mostly is how they got where they are now. And you might be like, oh, here's this character and years have passed. And I'm just like, yes, but I want to know the story of what happens in between that. Just like, let's say you're watching a series or you're reading a series, and then the author or the producer's just like, you know what? We're going to make a spin-off of this, but it's going to be set a few years back, or it's going to be set in the future with somebody else's kids. I absolutely fucking love that, because it fills in a lot of plot holes, but also kind of shows us wow, there's a lot of shizzles that we have missed, but this makes sense now as to why this character reacted to, I don't know, not having porridge for breakfast or something. I don't know, I'm just throwing random things out there. But that's why I love being able to see how One Piece does storytelling, because from what we've seen already, I mean, let alone this backstory, it's been filled with that rich backstory and explains everything so precisely that we realize who Luffy is as a character, but now we're realizing who Buggy is and his wants and dreams and his hopes and dreams. So hopefully we get to see more of that. But yes, we're moving on to episode number 9. We're almost in the double digits, which is crazy to even think about. But yeah, there's a lot that we have to go to, because there's 900 something episodes. Who animates this, by the way? Because I mean, they're busy, man. I don't know how many seasons come out every single year. Well, they're fucking busy. So let's get started. I have Mr. Frog as my pen. And I have this, which, as you see, came from Marshall's. And it was in clearance for $3, I believe. Yeah. But this is an old thing. But yeah, it came from Marshall's. This is the notes, what we're going to see from, this is Sword Art, actually, in Naruto's. That's Naruto. So I wonder if One Piece is going to have a lot of notes. I always like to see who has the most notes and what we talked about. So if you have any notes that you want to share for the AAOG Geek Academy, you just let me know and share a picture of your notes. And yeah, be sure to connect your Discord onto Patreon, because we're going to be doing a lot of Discord Patron-only events every single Thursday. We're watching more anime together. We're just having a lot of fun, and also playing games and all that shizzles. But I'm blabbering now, so let's get started. Something's gonna blow up. This is One Piece we're talking about. Something's gonna blow up. It's too silent. What? Who? Who are you? I saw this dude in last. Yeah, who are you? I like his nose. Who? You need a bigger boat.
You're right, we're gonna need a whole lot more meat.
Did he just eat the seeds?
We'll also need some booze.
Yeah.
You boneheads. Ugh. That's not what I mean. The Grand Line's a dangerous place. We'll need more than fear and meat to survive there. Not to mention the
True.
crawling with pirates who are also
He's just give me the booze.
and they all have ships that are way better than this. And we don't have a crew. We don't have a crew.
That too.
We don't have any equipment or even a real
Logic.
There is no way we'll ever make it like this.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll need a cook and maybe a musician to keep us entertained.
Huh.
Position.
A little to the south of here is an island.
See, she's like all logical. We need this, we need that.
And it looks like we might be able to get our ship and some of the supplies we need there.
Eh.
Fresh meat and love!
Yay! I want meat.
Is that all you think about?
Are those boats still connected?
Two.
How are they connected? I'm curious. Who are you, Running Man?
If you want to live,
If you want to live.
the killers are on the shore. Their bloodlust is unquenchable.
Oh shit. Oh.
We're doomed.
Are
Pirates.
you okay?
Lie!
What? Oh, he's lying. Oh, Running Man lies. So he's Pinocchio.
Liar! You're not gonna get away this time. We've had enough. This
Oh.
game is over.
Townsfolk. They're not gonna believe him. They're not gonna believe him as if he keeps doing that.
Just try and catch me. Come on, slow-mo. Ah, man.
They're like, just get out of fucking town.
That kid's a no good troublemaker.
No.
Better hope I never get a hold of him. Looks like nobody's getting a hold of him today.
How the hell did you get up there that fast? How old is he?
Yet another job well done. It is my solemn duty to send
My
you
solemn duty.
this boring old village.
Huh.
Hey, you guys, what's going on?
I bid you good morning, Captain Ussop.
Oh!
Your loyal crew that Usopp
So his name is Usopp.
Pepper, Carrot.
They're so cute!
Seen him around today?
Oh no.
Hey, it's Onion. I wonder what he's freaking out about.
They're so cute! Are they learning from him? Or is he actually telling the truth? He's so cute!
It's for real?
Yes, it's for real. Pirates are here.
Oh no.
Gotta go.
He's like, I love him because he's like a jokester with kids. You s-
I'm sick. Yeah, I'll die if I don't eat my snack uses.
You liar! You always told us that you wanted to become a real pirate someday, and now's our chance.
Ooh.
Yeah, what's with you? What kind of a pirate is afraid of other pirates?
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, it was Buggy the Cloud Mark.
This is bad for them. No. This is bad for them. Why they did not take this off is beyond me.
But I only saw 2 tiny
Ah.
bugs, and there were just 3 people.
Still gotta yeet on out.
Time.
Oh.
Usopp pirates, we do have a village to protect.
Oh.
Let's go, man.
He goes from point A to point Z in 5 seconds. I love him. Are these all the kids?
That's so cool.
Oh
I am Usopp, leader of the invincible nation of pirates who reign over
my god. Oh my god.
the most revered pirate who ever lived. I am the great Captain Ussop. Surely you know that plotting an attack on this
Why was he
island
like-
would mean certain death. My army of 80 million super marine pirate soldiers would squash
80 mi- Oh my god.
You expect us to believe that?
She saw through it.
Now I
Now
know.
I know. There.
80 million may have been an exaggeration, but I have a great many men under my control.
Aw.
My guess is 3.
How did she know? How did she know?
A pirate using a slingshot, huh? Well, now I've seen it all.
Wow, look at her. She just fucking knows.
Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
What
I'm
do
a proud man, and I won't stand
I'm a
for it.
proud man.
This is your last warning, or you'll get to see why they call me Proud Usopp and not Pushover Usopp.
Oh.
Is that clear? You've already seen for yourself just how good
I feel like it's the opposite of what people probably call him.
Anyone carrying a pistol.
Now that you've drawn your pistol, are you willing to use it?
Oh no.
Guns
It's like,
aren't
no.
threats, they're for actions. Are you willing to risk your life?
Look at him.
I can assure you we're real pirates. Consider your next move very carefully.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, you better be careful. Put it back. With a face. Put it back. Put it back. Put that thing back where it came from. Or so help me. Put it down.
Real pirates definitely have a lot more punch behind their words because they can actually back them up.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh. He's like a pirate wannabe.
Stole that.
Huh?
I stole those words from red-haired Shanks.
Oh.
What? You know red-haired shit?
Oh
You really are a real pirate. Wait, you gotta be lying. Do you really know him?
Yep.
my god.
I know your dad too. His name's Usopp, right?
What? What? Wait.
You're right. My old man's name is Usopp. But how in the world did
How did he know him? Oh my god. Oh my god, we're gonna get backstory? Hold on. Probably through Shakes he knows him.
This is good, huh?
So I met your dad when I was just a little kid.
Oh.
Does my old man really know Shanks?
No, when I met your dad, he was part of Shanks' crew, so they were probably pretty good friends.
Oh, nice.
My old man sailing the high seas with famous pirates.
Oh.
For a while, but I bet he's still with them.
Oh, nice.
He was a heck of a sharpshooter. I'd keep him on my crew.
Oh my god. Backstory, stop it. Ooh. Damn. Oh.
That's nothing. I could shoot her between the eyes from across town.
Oh my god. Imagine Chuck. I can't even do that. I cannot do that.
I got
He has milk. He has little milk.
You told me about him already, 100 times.
There. Oh.
Not too bad. I'm telling you again. It broke my heart to leave, but I had to go. You see, Luffy, with a pirate flag beckons, you must heed its call.
Oh my, he's so fucking drunk. He's so fucking... Yeah, he's suffocating in there.
He used to go on and on and on about his son. I think I heard enough about you.
Aww.
And let me tell you, he was a great pirate.
Yeah, really?
Aww.
I'm proud of my old man. He left you to a pirate's life on the endless sea.
Oh.
Chose a life of real adventure.
That's sweet how you talk about him.
Do you know someone who could provide us with a decent ship, or even anyone who knows how to sail for that matter?
Well, it's a pretty small village.
Hmm.
Sorry, but I just don't think we'll be able to help you.
What about that huge mansion? The one on top
Oh,
of the
no.
hill over there.
Hey, do you know the Usopp? With all that money, surely
Oh no.
our boat.
You stay away from there.
What?
I just remembered something that I really gotta do.
Why is he concerned?
Everybody knows me at this place, so stay and eat as much as you want.
Wait.
I gotta go.
He acting weird.
Why is he in such a hurry to get out of here?
Oh no. Shh. Running. Well, that's convenient. Oh my god. Wait, did he actually just do that himself? Put that back. Be smart. Put that back. Oh. Oh.
Usopp, you came.
Of course. How are you? You seem a little down.
Oh.
Yes, I am. I'm tired of talking like this. I'd like to invite you inside like a proper guest. But there's just no way
Aw.
would ever allow that. He's not a bad person, though.
Don't sweat it. Remember, I'm a brave warrior of the sea who likes endless
Aw.
and sky. How's
That's so sweet.
Like me? I'd probably just feel cramped in there.
So what adventure are you going to tell me about today?
Oh.
Well, let's see. Oh, I know. What about the story of me finding a giant goldfish at the South Pole? It's only 5 years old.
A goldfish?
A giant goldfish.
Wait, how could you find a giant goldfish?
It was the immense size of its poop. It
Uh.
was so big that when I landed on it, I thought it was solid ground.
Oh
It looked like an eye.
my god. Imagine. Oh, he's supposed to make her laugh. Aw. That's and she's sick too. That's like was concerning. Maybe that's why he was kind of like protective.
Now it's up to us to save our captain. But guys, those are real pirates. What if they really need
Oh no.
You idiot, and Sprizzly Old Witch actually eat their victims.
No!
Okay, you guys. This
Oh,
time is
cute
over.
boys. Oh my god, his little hair is so cute.
Epic battle of our lives. We must show no mercy because they'll never show it to us.
They probably will.
Who are these kids?
They're so cute.
Captain Ussop is gone. Did they? Fess up, you filthy pirates!
Look at Luffy.
What happened to our beloved captain? Tell us now! Yeah, tell us now!
Aw.
That meat sure was good.
They think he ate him. Oh my god.
What have you done, you savages?
If you're looking for your captain, we ate him.
Oh my god. He's so mean. You why were they looking at her?
Say something stupid, didn't you?
Oh my god.
Got us going there.
He was like, we ate him. I love you, Zoro.
Whoa!
Whoa!
And if our captain ran off at this hour, then this is the place he's gonna be.
Aw.
What in the world does Usopp come here for? He comes to lie. To lie? That's terrible. He's not a bad guy. He's great, isn't he? Yeah, he's awesome.
How is a liar awesome?
Well,
So, the quote of the day, Zoro.
Kept her weak and in bed since her parents got sick
Aw.
a year ago. Very rich, but all that money couldn't help her recover from her sin.
No!
Special made-up stories to make her laugh and cheer her up. Captain Usopp is the best at telling lies.
He's so... Wow.
That's pretty nice of him. Yeah. The best thing about him is his mischievous side. He's always up to something. I like him because he's not afraid to be silly.
Aww.
The captain's crazy lies.
See, laughter can heal everything, honestly.
He makes her feel better? Yep, lots better. Great! I think we should ask her for a ship.
Because, like, even her money couldn't heal her, you know, with all her, like, health issues. What if she dies? Oh, no.
Impossible. Those guards at the gate don't let anyone through.
Oh, no.
Where's Luffy? I'll go ask her.
No, you're not gonna.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Like, I like how Zoro's just like, oh, fuck, here we go again, boys. Here we go again. Oh, no. No.
So after that terrifying and dramatic little incident, we escaped into the sky riding
Aw.
on a giant slingshot ball.
Oh, no.
What's that?
Oh, shit. What a grand entrance, Luffy.
That worked well. Yeah, real well. Goodness, are you okay?
Don't mind him, Kaya. This happens to me all the time.
Kaya?
That's the price of being a famous adventurer. They're just new recruits who heard about me and came to join the Usopp pirates.
Not me. I came here to see you. I wanted to ask you a favor.
A favor from me?
No.
I was wondering if there was any way you could help us get a book.
Use it.
Oh no. Oh no.
I think you're
How you doing? Look at his fucking collar. And his hands. Like, hello.
I'll have you know.
Them big hands. Look at them shoes. Boy, fancy.
Who's he?
Overly protective bodyguard motion. Oh god, who are you? The fuck? Yes! Now, what I like about this is how he's using comedy to really heal her, because, like, people always say, like, laughter can heal sickness, because, like they said, like, with her name's Kaya, basically, with Kaya, she is so sick that even her money and everything couldn't, like, get her well. I don't know what kind of sickness she does have, but this is her healing. This is what heals her. And what her bodyguard needs to understand is just because everybody judges Usopp doesn't make him a bad guy, you know? He's not necessarily a bad person just because he's mischievous and, yeah, he tells lies and this and that, but he's not a bad person to be, like, the class type of clown. Like, that's what I'm getting at here. He's kind of like a class clown. If this was set, like, in, like an academy or something, he would be that class clown guy. But, like, people have to realize that sometimes jokes and laughter, that could be, like, somebody's true medicine, especially if it is working. It helps her forget what she is going through. So that's, like, I want to know what happened, because all we know is her parents passed away, like, a year ago, and the thing is, too, is that she's sick. And we don't know exactly what that sickness is. Hopefully they do. I don't know if they're going to reveal that. All we do know is she's very gaunt, very ill. And he's the only one that can really make her feel better. So we'll talk more about that as we go through this list. But as of right now, we are in a new town. Yay! That means new plot. Maybe new arc or mini arc or something. Like, we're in a new, like, section right now, which is always like, hey, new characters. And what do we do? I called Usopp Running Man. I was like, who the hell is Running Man? All we see is this Pinocchio-looking guy coming in, screaming about the pirates. And then we learn from him, which I have a list here that I wrote about from what I observed, is Running Man is actually named Usopp, and Usopp lies. Okay, he is a liar like Pinocchio. That's why I guess that's they made with the nose and everything, which is great to see that people are using this type of inspiration and kind of giving, like, paying homage to some kind of, like, other types of stories. So as we realize, he lies. Okay, the townsfolk, I said they hate him, but I wanted to say, because hate is a very strong word. They just dislike him for his mischievousness. Like, he's always like that person. Like, yeah, he could be making people, like, kind of laugh, but he's also those people that would play jokes on everybody, and they're getting tired of it. Like, once in a while, maybe it could have been funny, but after a while, it's just like, just stop. You've taken this too far. So they just dislike his mischievousness. What he wants to is, like, the town is boring, like he said, so he wants to bring fun to the town. There's always that type of character that wants to do that, because it's like what he wants right now is he's living in this boring town. Nobody really likes him. Nobody actually really cares about him. And then basically he wants to bring fun and laughter to the town, because everyone in the town is basically boring. And, like, the thing is too with Kaya, I don't really necessarily think we have to worry much about, you know, the town's mansion. She said, like, oh, he is a good guy. So I don't think, like, we're gonna have to worry about him, like, the bodyguard in particular, to, like, attack the town or whatnot, or, like, take from the town. I don't know. This is what I'm speculating. Like, what I see is this is just gonna affect Kaya and, like, her. So we're gonna think this guy as a bad guy. I don't know if they're gonna end up fighting, but we're gonna, like, look at this from the perspective of somebody else getting bothered by it than just, like, kind of just the general communal, because I don't know if it's gonna be the general population that's gonna be affected by these people. But we do know that Kaya is, so that's something to also take into consideration, because big problems can exist, but so can small personal ones. So we realize his name is Usopp, which is a very interesting name, and his dad's name is Usopp. Usopp and Usopp. He is a jokester, which we realize he's a class clown type character. He wants to be a real pirate, which is really awesome, because at first I was like, oh, maybe this dude just likes pirates, but then we realized he wants to be that way because of his dad. So it's like he kind of wants to follow in his father's footsteps, which, as we realized, like, that is down there. Like, we realized that because of his dad, he wants to be able to do that. Just like with Shanks and Luffy. Like, Luffy really wants to aspire to be that because he kept a promise to Shanks. So just like with that, basically Usopp is the same way, so they can relate on that personal level. Hopefully he does join their crew. I feel like the way they're introducing him, whether or not he does join the crew or not, I feel like he is a very interesting and very, very important character. He's really good with kids. Basically, we realized that in anime too, like this, I don't know if this started, I don't know where this started in this anime timeline, but you'll notice people who are kind of like the mischievous type, or I wouldn't say necessarily like the rebel type, but the people who are like kind of looked down upon, like have a very childish type of personality, usually get along very well with kids. That's like one, I don't know if that's just in shonen, but that's kind of like, no, that's not just in shonen, that's just in a lot of anime, like even in real life. They usually get along like so well with kids. So I'm glad that they added that too, because the kids really, they seem to look up to him. I mean, they were calling him a coward and everything in that moment, but when they came into the restaurant and were like, hey, where did Captain Ussop go? Oh my god, we're gonna destroy him! Like, it was great to see that they did really care about him, so he's really good with the kids. At the same time, he wants to be a pirate, but I feel like this guy's a little bit cowardly. Just the way he is, how he was kind of dealing with Luffy, Zoro, and Nami, how he like addressed himself. He is kind of what, in a way, a wannabe type pirate, but in a good way. It's nothing bad. But he was a little bit, like just a tad bit cowardly. I feel like I sensed that from him. I don't know if that's gonna change if he were to protect, let's say, if it was Kaya or somebody that he does care about. But like in his like, you know, he is a liar, so he's living behind these lies and this persona. So I feel like he doesn't know how else to be. And then when somebody breaks that wall down and sees right through him, he doesn't know how to act, which then gives him coming across as a little bit of a cowardly character, which again is not bad, because I love cowardly characters, because then we get to see their development throughout the entire story. He's very easy to fool, which also goes kind of in a way, him fooling people, but he himself is easy to fool, because like what Luffy was saying, what Zoro was saying, he was getting really nervous and freaked out, because just like what they were doing, he was basically doing to everybody else. He got a taste of his own medicine in that moment, but it was great to see like how he is easy to fool, because again, seeing these flaws in characters make them a character. You know, Usopp is a very memorable character. I just met him and I already love him because of these flaws. You know, because he is that coward. Because I wouldn't say 100% cowardly. I've seen worse cowards, even on this series. But because he is cowardly, because he's easy to fool, because he's good with the kids, because he wants to be a pirate and people don't like him. Like, that makes the character, that right there, that's a bunch of flaws that you could say, okay, how is he going to develop, how is he going to make these developments from these flaws? And what he said, oh, I'm known to be proud, not a pushover. I feel like that was basically him talking within his mind, because I feel like it's the other way around that the townsfolk do call. I feel like they call him that pushover, but he switched it around because he, you know, he wants to feel like he's somebody. So living through these lies, living through this persona type mask, it makes him feel better about himself. So hopefully if he does join up with them, or even if he is a recurring character somewhere, he kind of learns to be more of himself rather than just like hiding behind these types of lies, which again is being a character, because that lying, and that is a flaw, like that is a bad habit that he has. So hopefully we get to see how he breaks that flaw. So what I really did like here too, which was outside of Usopp's character, was it's just important to note, because we're on this subject, with Luffy. Basically, he was testing him. Luffy wasn't being an asshole. Luffy wasn't being somebody who was just like, oh, I'm gonna fight you. Oh my god, let's get into it. No, he was testing him in that moment, because he wanted to see, what is this guy gonna do next? And in a way, he already knew who he was, but he was testing him to see how he would react. And it was great to see how Usopp did react, because that was so not out of character for him. If it was out of character, I feel like he would attack and not be like his jokester self. But see how I'm already talking about this, because I'm attached to this character already. He didn't go out of character in that moment. He was basically like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put this down. Damn, you already figured me out. So that was very in character for him. But it was great that Luffy was kind of testing him, because now we could see how much Shanks has inspired Luffy to be able to act the way that he just did in that scenario. Something that was very important too, that he noted, a gun is an action, not a threat, or the other way around that he did say it. Basically, if you're going to threaten somebody with a gun, What is that going to do? If you're threatening somebody with a weapon and you're not shooting, that is not an action. Like, that is not somebody who is like with a pirate, like with Buggy. Buggy just went. Buggy just ricocheted. Buggy just destroyed, you know? With Usopp, he was more like, I'm going to hold back. I'm going to scare the shit out of you. But he wasn't doing anything about it. And he didn't even have a gun. He had like the little slingshot dude, which is really cool because those are really fun. But what Luffy said was very true. It's just like with everything in life. It's like, okay, you're saying you're going to do that. Did you do it? You know, you said you want to get that. Are you getting it? You know, so like even with this in this moment, basically him kind of like having that slingshot, that meant nothing. That meant fucking nothing to Luffy because it's like, hey, if you want to start war with us, why aren't you starting war with us? You know, if you want to do, why haven't you done something? So that's very important to the way of like a pirate's life because this kind of shows us that they are very serious about their art of being a pirate. And what it takes to be a pirate is not somebody who's going to be like a coward and back down and make a threat. A pirate is somebody who's going to actually take action against that person and threaten them with more actions. So that was good. Like, actually, I can't speak. That was actually more lore that Luffy did add for us to really realize that this is a way of a pirate's life. All right, so we realized too, he's not a bad guy. He's just somebody like we were talking about before. He's not a bad guy. He's somebody who is, he does care about the kids. He does care about Kaya. He does care about a given goal that he does have. He's just a liar, which again is just a flaw he needs to get over. He is, like I said before, he is like a pirate wannabe. Oh, I can't speak. A pirate wannabe, which is not bad because that shows, again, his wants and his needs. When you have wannabe type characters, you're going to hear them say, I want to do this. I want to be this way. But you know, in your head, you're like, they kind of can't be the way they actually envision themselves to be. So they have to become a different version of themselves. So hopefully we get to see, with Usopp, hopefully we get to see him, like not necessarily be that wannabe anymore, but be somebody who's grown out of that and grow into somebody who has become a pirate, but in his own way, in his own sense. Let's see. Basically, with Luffy, he used Shank's words, and it was really important to know that he used that because that gives more insight of how much he really does care about him. You know, Shank's kind of like inspired him in his whole entire career as a pirate. He inspired him to keep moving forward, and he is like basically, you think about it, why this story is even happening is because of Shank's. Is because of him. And what was great is that this, like, everything's full circle here. He knew Usopp's dad, which is Usopp. So basically them knowing each other, like, alright, like he knew his father, and Usopp didn't really, like, he hasn't known that much compared to what Luffy may have known. It's kind of great that he could tell him these types of stories because they can bond over not even just a common goal, but a common person. So that was really nice that Luffy was like, hey, I know your dad, and he's able to give him these types of stories. Well, it was just as nice as Usopp saying like, oh, you know, eat what you want, everyone knows me in this town. Obviously, he's lying in the way that they care about him, but it is not a lie that he does not know. So I think he was like basically paying for everything. But that was great to see, like, the dad, like basically his dad, which is Usopp's like idol, and Luffy's idol, which is Shank's. They kind of knew each other, and now it's full circle, and now it's bringing back to how fate works out in life, where it's like maybe you met that person for a reason and for a common goal. You met them, and how fate usually works, even in real life. You met that person for a reason to get you to a certain point in your life, and now look, fate just basically played its part in this given moment. So I really did like that. And also they gave a little bit of a backstory, which I love the dad. He's great. And also the only thing I didn't like is that he basically put a fucking beer mug on Luffy's head and the kid was suffocating. Like, what the hell? What the hell? So they knew each other. He talked about, so what we realized is Usopp always talked about, hopefully I'm saying their names right, probably not. He talked about Usopp a lot, which is great because you know, when you're away, or if you're not like really in someone's life 100%, but you still give the time to talk about them, and care about them and show that love and that care, that is a good person. So how Usopp was basically reacting to it, that was so wholesome, because he was like, oh wow, he talks about me, oh wow, I would love to hear all these stories, because he was actually hearing truthful stories, you know? He wasn't making up the stories in his head anymore. He was actually hearing the truth, which then shows him, maybe it's really important for me to start telling the truth and going on these adventures just like my old man did. So he acted really weird when they mentioned the mansion, which we realized because of Kaya, and he's very protective over her. I feel as if something did happen, he would go run and lunge and be able to protect her in his whatever way possible that he can. But just his reaction, it was out of character for him. That's why you knew, ooh, something is going on. Like even how everyone was freaking out, like Zoro and everyone, they were like, ooh, why is he acting like that? So that was when a character acts out of character, in a good way. Like this was a good way that he acted, because then in that reaction time, you knew, okay, something is going on here. But it was great to see that, because like even the characters were questioning what the fuck is going on. Which then we realized the girl, which is Kaya, she basically she wanted him over as a proper guest. She wanted him over to tell the jokes and tell the stories, because she is sick. She's very sickly. Her parents died. This girl's probably depressed. Nothing is working for her. She might be dying for all we know. And Usopp is there to give her that type of laughter and that joy, you know, to give her that distraction from all the pains that she's going through her life. She wants that. But her stupid bodyguard man with the fucking fancy collar literally is just like, nah, that's not gonna happen for you. I'm sorry, but that's not happening, queen. But the thing is too, is yeah, she wants him to tell the adventures. She wants him to make her laugh. She's weak and in bed. Her parents died. Her name is Kaya. And then the overly protective bodyguard. I feel like we're gonna see much more of that. Like they said, he's not a bad guy, but maybe this is more of a battle of a personal issue rather than a battle of a town, which is still important to add to your stories. I mean, you don't want something to be like mission after mission after mission. Like after this whole buggy thing, you want to have like a break in between when you hear more personal issues, you grow the characters, and you also feel from them, from their perspectives and their backstories and whatnot. You want to be able to grow that, you know. You don't want everything just to be action, 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 action without any growth. You still want this in-between time, which we do have here between point A and point Z. They already did point A, which is basically Buggy. We're in between that right now. I don't know what point Z is going to be, like what the next bad guy that happens. But I'm glad that they are focusing more on these characters, and their personalities and their growth and their struggles, rather than just going into the next battle right away. Because that pisses me off sometimes when it's like, hey, we have downtime, and then it's like uptime, 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 up, and you're just like, okay, when are we going down again? And then it's like, oh, what the hell? What just happened? Mr. Frog! How did that happen? Okay, guys, but I think that's all I have in my notepads here. I would love to know if there's anything I didn't miss, like any like important notes. Be sure to tell me, and I'll mention it next time that we do a reaction to One Piece. But yeah, I'm really excited to go more into this story and just kind of like see what these characters grow from their flaws, because I love flawed characters. I am passionate about flawed characters that start as somebody that is just like a completely flawed character and then becomes somebody else because of their character development or because of the struggles that they go through. I absolutely fucking love that. But I would love to know, who is your favorite so far on Luffy's team? And also, sorry, his crew. Is Usopp actually going to become part of his crew? I would hope so, because he is awesome. And then that would show like fate basically played its part for them to meet up with each other. But yeah, guys, be sure to connect your Discord and your Patreon to get access to Discord-only events like voice chats, extra anime reactions, gaming with each other, and it's just for 5 hours every single Thursday, starting at 5:30. But anyway, my guys, I hope I have a amazing day. You stay weird, you stay wonderful, you stay awesome. Until the next video, embrace your fangirl, and you're a fanboy, and you're a fan person every single day. Bye, guys. Hey, classmates. Before we actually do dismiss class, I have some things I want to say as the credits play down below. So just to let you guys know, yeah, this is the outro. Fantastic. So thank you so much for watching this episode here at AAOG Geek Academy. We really, truly do appreciate it. We love like analyzing series, reacting to series, and really adding more to the reactions. As you guys know, I love to fucking talk a lot. But also, as you see, my book of wonders here. We have a lot to discuss and a lot to review together. So if you really love what we're doing, you want more like analytical type of content to analyze every single anime known to man, is that gonna happen? Possibly every episode. Oh my god. Be sure to check out our Patreon page where you guys can get access to our Discord server, hang out with us, and we have a lot of events that go on there too. Like usually we have community days on Wednesdays, which is like an hour, 2 hours usually. We play games together. And then we also on Thursdays we have a 5-hour event every single Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time to 10 p.m. at night, where we all talk, we all hang out, we geek out together, we play all these great games. It is a lot of fun. We also watch anime and shows together, a lot of anime that doesn't necessarily have to actually be immersed within. So if you want to take part in that and hang out with an amazing, crazy squad, be sure to. Here's a few clips from some of our previous Patreon days if you guys want to see the craziness.
I will be this fucking
Save us.
I'm innocent.
Yeah, I'm Captain.
I'm gonna stick with the detective. He's the only one I can
Okay,
trust.
everybody, stay away from Kat. She will open fire.
Everyone.
I just saw that massacre.
I'm not even sure if Kat's innocent or not. I don't know why, but it was just so like abrupt. I'm like,
What is?
I'm innocent.
I am thou, and thou art I.
Jen.
My leg!
Yo,
That was a real death.
Hey, what's up?
That was a real death.
Dang, bro, that was crazy.
I thought that was pretty slick. Trump jumping down there and tossing the grenade.
Yay! I did it!
Oh, the terrorists win.
I did a thing.
I'm the mustard.
Wait.
I'm the mustard.
Oh, you are the mustard. We're playing prop right now? Is that a thing?
But yeah, there's a lot of events that go on, and also if you want to check out more episodes, I don't know where I'm pointing, but should be on one of these sides. Be sure to click one of those and check out another playlist where you guys can, you know, if you love this type of series, you can find another series that you know and love. But yeah, just to let you guys know, we love you, we appreciate you, we're happy you're here, and we're happy you're part of the freaking All Ages of Geek Academy. So I hope you can see you guys in the next video. You have an amazing day, and as always, my friends, embrace your inner fangirl, and you're a fanboy, and you're a fan person, every single day. Bye!